How you doing out there, folks? Yes, it's me, Frankie, the unknown songwriter. Yeah, I get a couple comments here, not too many, but I decided to do a video anyway because I usually put a song at the end. Okay, one of the comments was about doing female singers. I've been doing female singers lately. So I answered and said, yeah, I guess they just saw it. Why am I doing female singers? Because I can do any singers. It doesn't really matter. So I explained that. Now, as far as doing foreign languages, I haven't done one recently. I'm going to do one here because someone mentioned about do I do songs in different languages. I do, but not recently, and if they just signed up, they wouldn't know that. So I don't know Spanish, even though my wife was Spanish. My mother was Italian. I don't know Italian. French, I had it in school, so I don't know none of the languages fluently. But I could still do a song in the language, because I can memorize the lyrics. It doesn't matter if it's in what language it's in, I still memorize it, and I hear it. I may not know exactly what it is, unless it's a popular song. So I'm going to do one here at the end, as soon as I get a comment. I just want to mention something here about the vaccine. I have nothing to do with all this science and all that, but I think if you haven't gotten it and you're like on the fence about getting it, I think you should get it. Because there's still a lot of people right now that haven't gotten it, and the cases are starting to spike again. If everybody wants to have their freedom the way it is, going to the beach and the ball games and all that, if these cases keep spiking, the restrictions are going to start again. It's summertime and all. I don't think you want that. My advice is get the shot if you're uncertain. If you don't want to get it, nobody can really make you get it, but I think you ought to get it. Because even though there's a variant right now and they say it's stronger than the original COVID, but by having the vaccine, which should make it less, the symptoms and all, but they don't know a lot of stuff yet. So, because the vaccine, since they've been given to so many people, there has been some side effects, which they didn't have when they did the clinical trials. But they don't do millions and millions of people on the clinical trials like they did with the vaccines. So it's a small portion, but things can happen. If you're uncertain, I would advise you to get it. You'll be better off. The flu shot comes out every year we get it. You still can get the flu, but it just won't be as severe. It's pretty much the way it is, with this vaccine. So I think you ought to do it. I'm not saying, I'm not being prompted by anybody to say this, but just for the people that follow me and all, I think you ought to get it, sincerely. And that way it'll be better for everybody. As this, I guess you could say, this scourge or whatever it is, this coronavirus, it's mutating and all. This is going to happen, and the more people that have the vaccine, I tell you, it's going to be better off. But they notice now that a lot of the people who are getting sick right now, they're going in the hospital, where before, with this vaccine, it could keep you out of the hospital too. And the people that are getting it are in their 50s now. Not so many older people, and not so many younger people. Well, the older people is getting the vaccine, I'm sure of that, including yours truly. So if you're in that group to figure out, well, if everybody's got it, I don't have to worry about it because I'm younger and I'm healthy. Don't say that, because you're going to be the one to get it. So keep that in mind and think about getting the vaccine. I thought I mentioned it, like I said. Nobody prompted me to do this. It's on my own. I decided to mention it. In these videos I do mention those kind of things from time to time. So if everybody trusts me, you're getting good advice. Okay, back to these comments. I got another one, and the comment is about, my setup here. They say you have it set up so that you could just make videos, with that setting I have like now, and then what you do is you add the song afterward. Any song you want, you just have enough prepared video, but that's not the case. because I'm going to do the song right here, right after I do this comment video. So it couldn't be, because I'm doing it right on the spot. I'm not adding it, doing this and then playing any song, and it's going to, the video, I'm going to match it to the song. No. I'm doing the songs the way I do the songs. With this setup, where I play it on my smartphone, and after I listen to it a couple times, and then I watch my lips and try to match it up. That's how I've been doing it. Of course, the question I get also, again, the same question. How can you do so many songs? You couldn't know all of them. You mean you're memorizing all those songs? I told this guy, yeah, I got a good memory, but a short-term memory. You know, I memorize these songs. You think I'm going to, maybe 6 months from now, if I saw the same song, I might recall it. Sometimes I do. On the more popular songs. But these songs I've been doing lately, I haven't heard of any of them. I'm just doing them on the fly, I guess as you might call it. I sit here and I listen to them. And I listen to it maybe a couple times. And I really think I got the lyrics, because a lot of times the lyrics are repeated. So I have it in my mind. And because nobody's around, it's quiet. Because if I had any distractions here, the phone would ring or something with noise outside. I couldn't do this, so I have to do it early in the morning. So that's pretty much it. So I want to go over these things. It's mostly for the new people who just, just signed up to my account, to my channel. Again, if you have any questions, just leave a comment. That's what I do these videos for. Now, the singers that I've been doing, right now I'm doing Gale Garnett. He's a popular singer. Did a lot of songs. There's a lot of these female singers. I just did Skeeter Davis. Now I'm ready to do Gale Garnett. I've started doing some of her songs already. Now I noticed, and somebody mentioned about me doing the foreign language. She has a song in French. I said, of all the things, I didn't look for it. It just happened to come up. Because a lot of these singers do foreign languages. And Gale Garnett's still alive. I checked it on Fact Check. Yep, I think she's 78, right around my age. I don't know if she's performing now. I didn't get into that. I'll put a biography, I usually do, about the singers I do. In case you're interested to know more about the singer, I usually check all that. And she, a lot of good songs. Maybe she's still singing. I don't know about that. I think she's retired. But you never know. I could get her to take one of my songs, huh? And maybe come out of retirement, make a comeback. It could happen. I got wishful thinking, but more concerned right now. Okay. It's going to be, now it's in French. And the song is We'll Sing in the Sunshine. That's her big song. One of her biggest songs. That one. But she did it in French. It's Toujours on se souviente. I'm going to do it. Now remember, like I said, I'm doing this live. Right now, it's not recorded, and I practiced it, and I did all these recordings, and I edited in here. Not so. Not so. So pay attention to it. I hope you enjoy it. You'll recognize the song, because it's We'll Sing in the Sunshine. I did it in American, but this is the first time in French. So it's a female singer, and I'm doing it in French. So I hope you enjoy it, and have a great day.
Se souvient d'un si bel été, toujours on se souvient, comment l'oublier, un ciel bleu pour nous deux, le goût de tes baisers, le vent dans mes longs cheveux. Heureux, oui, mais toujours on se souvient d'un si bel été. Toujours on se souvient, comment l'oublier. Là sur le sable doré, rien ne comptait pour moi. Seul le plaisir de rêver, allongé près de toi. Oui, mais toujours on se souvient d'un si bel été. Toujours on se souvient, je ne peux l'oublier. Je sais l'été est fini et nos chemins sont séparés. Pourtant jamais je n'oublie combien l'on s'est aimé. C'est vrai, toujours on se souvient